Didn't think being a swinger could be this difficult. Girlfriend and I just got into the scene and I didn't think it would be this hard to find people that were up for it. Yes, I know we can join a club, but that's not how we want to go about it just yet. I mean, men always hit on my girl and women always hit on me, but once we reach the stage where it gets frisky, I guess they think it's a game. That they don't think we are serious and communication ends up falling. Join a club. Seriously. It's so much better than flailing around on dating sites. Everyone knows why everyone else is there. Cassidy. Check it out. Make friends on there and start going to local parties. Always go to parties with no expectations other than to meet nice people and have a good time. If you find a couple you think you connect with, be upfront about what you want and your boundaries and rules. Above all else, be respectful at all times. Man, yeah. You added extra steps to hooking up. You gotta lay it out clearly first and then get flirty. You can't just drop the whole thing on a person. Unless they are at a club or event tailored to that and they expect it. It's too much to just throw at a person. Stop living a fantasy that an organic connection will happen and just get to the part where you organize a connection. There are swinger sites where you can collect a group of people who you seem to click with and wait. Someone will have a house party and invite you. Going to a club is fun. There's no pressure to do anything that you don't want to. Sure, everyone is there for sex. But you set the pace and you decide who to chat with. It's that way at house parties as well. My wife and I have a few friends that we play with at parties. Plus we meet new folks all the time. Take your time and enjoy yourself. I recommend that you go hang out in the frozen foods ice cream aisle at the local grocery store at about 11:00 on a Saturday night. That's where the desperate ones wind up. As people have alluded to already, there are a lot of people who are all talk. You'll find that there are people out there who want to explore this lifestyle and like the idea of it. But once things get serious, they struggle to commit. The best thing you and your girlfriend can do is be upfront with your expectations and what you're looking for. You will also have a higher chance of success if you join apps like FetLife, Field, etc. There you will find people who more than just interested. You may have to weed through a few profiles, but you'll find a person or couple and that connection can grow organically. I'll fuck your wife. Not sure why you thought this would be easy. Especially if you're specifically avoiding the places where people who are actually into this are hanging out. We live in a society that idolizes monogamy and demonizes anything even slightly non-monogamish. Good luck. Use Field. You gotta be around other swingers or non-monogamous PPL. Don't try roping regular PPL into your dynamic. That's how you get flakes and messy situations. You'll find that in most areas of life, including sex, the majority of people are all talk. There are very few doers. Started to get in it. Dipped my toes. SND some other things, rolling on the floor laughing. Met some really cool people. The vast majority of them get to the point where they swing all the time. All of the people I met said it started out as being a casual thing that they wanted to do. Maybe a couple times a year. Now it's at least a couple times a month. I'm just saying it's a slippery slope to the deep end. Have you signed up for an account on FetLife? We've met almost all of our lifestyle friends on Field. It's a process and a ton of flakes out there, but totally worth the wait to find a good fit. Well, in the age of high percentages of STDs, you can see why flirting with the idea and doing it can be a hard decision. I think more people would be into it if things were safer health-wise and less creepy with the type of people you see that are open about it. I will give you a warning to tread lightly. I am currently in a swinger situationship. It is an extremely hard habit or lifestyle to get out of. It's the complete free and easy access to sex from multitude of people. Once that becomes your norm, it is extremely hard to give up. Just an FYI. Don't try to reinvent the wheel then cry about it. You need a club. I know you don't want to start that way. But it's hard as fuck up meet kinky people outside of major metros. Hell, even in major metros it's not exactly easy. Local communities all have a Gone Wild page and they are full of unacknowledged couples looking for fun. Find your closest community and make friends. Field is also a great way to meet people. Go to a club with the intention of making friends and see from there. If you're trying to hook up in the wild, you're going to be hitting walks for sure. It's all about finding the people. And allow me to give you a piece of advice. Y'all need to really vet in any guys that are going to get involved, because there are some people who have trouble having casual sex and they'll fall in love or whatever stupid be and try to interfere. Just be very careful that you find people that are well balanced and thoughtful. Get Field. It's an easy way to use a dating app and lay out your preferences up front. Field on your favorite app store is the way. I have always just had people flat out ask me. I decline and no love lost either way. Just saying. That's because normal stable people don't swing. Joining a club is the only way to not creep out everyone you come into contact with. Apparently there's been a big TikTok trend that's seen a big influx of non-serious folks into the swinging community. I know some have left swinging to focus on closed, ethical, non-monogamous relationships. Though, if you go that route, you'll need to make sure the guy has a stable partner first. Just like everything else you are finding out, most people are nothing but talk. You should join a club or group specific this way. Although the people I've seen that partake in these activities are the grossest looking people on earth, lol. I really like using FetLife. Have you tried that? It's probably like a lot of things. As soon as shit get real, PPL gets scared. Send me some pics. Maybe I'll join. I'm not gay though. So you're relegated to just watching me pound your girlfriend. Should I accept? It's just a matter of finding the right people. Thumbs up. I've also found that setting is important to a lot of people as well. There are a lot of things that can factor into it though, and more often than not it's best to be up front about those sort of things. Everyone is different. For instance, I would be open-minded to it regardless of environment, whereas some people might be a little put off by it in a public place or large social gathering. Hard. The word is hard. You need to relax and have a few sessions. Maybe with 3 or 4 different women. If being a swinger is who you are, it'll become more comfortable. If it doesn't work for you, move back to monogamy, but beware if your GF might really gets into it, like I did, and then your special bond with her will be over. I really got into black men after 2 sessions and now only fuck black men. It could backfire. My buddy and his wife were into it. They picked up a guy and had a great night. He had to go to work. Came back 9 hours later to find her still riding him when he went into the bedroom to change. Instantly jealous. They had been fucking all day. He caught him a few more times over there without him. You can guess what happened. You will prob get a hookup in this thread by sounds of it, lol. The subreddit swingers R4R is pretty good. I've met a few serious couples. And some have went through. Good luck. It's hard enough to meet people looking for a regular relationship outside dating hookup sites and apps in this day and age. I feel like your pool of people down to have sex with you and your GF is not that large, lol. Might be a lot harder if you don't use things tailored for that. My DH are ex-swingers. We always met couples via swinging dating sites. Have you tried this? I didn't think swinging would be difficult. Turns out there a lot going on.